drain down at the bottom. So when we're out there, it's obviously still pretty wet and greasy, and yeah, I don't think there'll be any standing water, but the circuit is for quite low grip at the moment. So Chelsea, I might just take your name off you. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so the main thing is just be nice and smooth, both with the steering and with the throttle. Try and get the wheel unwound before you jump on the power. If you've got steering lock on and you try and accelerate, that's when the rear will go from the car. So try and let the steering wheel straighten up as you're feeding in the power to give you the best opportunity of a nice, fast, clean exit. In terms of the rest of it, when you come to braking hard into big braking zones, which I'll talk you through. Firm on the brake, get the car slowed, and then concentrate on getting through the corner, just smooth on the throttle on the way out. Well, the circuit you're on is quite nice and easy to learn, the national circuit, so only 4 or 5 corners, so pretty straightforward. As soon as he goes to these, you can see the Silverstone Renault Megane up in front. These are just like a pacing couple of laps. So although I'm in with you, we'll just stick behind the group, chat away as we're going round, and just 2 or 3 laps let us go. So when we leave the pits, we always stay over to the right hand side initially. The first corner you come up to is Beckett's complex, so staying to the right on the approach. Start to turn in now, just as the red and white kind of merges in, and then get the car nice and straight in the braking zone, and then brake in. Normally you'd go from 4th down to 3rd at this point. We're going to keep a bit of a wider line around the outside of the corner here. The reason being, we get what we call the wet line on the inside. The actual ideal racing line would be cutting across that surface and then let the car run out wide now. Let the car run out wide if we can. But yeah, we're not going to take that line in a couple of the corners, basically because the dry line gets very polished and all the rubber, oil and everything else goes down. So if you could take a slightly wider line, a bit less abrasive, you know, the surface is, sorry, on the off the line is a bit more abrasive, so the tyre generates a bit more grip and so on. Down the straight we drift over to the right. Pretty steady now, but when he clears we'll be able to crack on. When you start to brake down here, you'll be braking hard towards the end of the red and white curbing if we can. So try not to turn in too early. Start to turn in towards the end of the red and white, and then looking through the corner, good forward vision. We want to apex towards the second of these 2 flappy bollards there that stood up. And let the car run out wide, to the right, and then straight into the right. And a long right hander now. So your kind of line of vision should be looking towards the exit of the corner. So we'll start to pick up the power now, keeping at the speed all the way through here. Let the car run out wide on the exit. Turn in. And then woodcut nice and smooth all the way through here. Although this doesn't look like much of a corner, it's actually where probably more damage to cars occur than any other corner. Because all the cars, if you look on the right hand side, see all these big marks on the wall. Spin to the inside and then slap themselves against a wall, so just be aware of that. Turn in, just before that 50 board, turn in. That's it. And keeping up the speed, let the car run out to the left on the exit. This will be really high speed when you get yourself going. Keep accelerating slowly over to the right. down the gear, turn in, and we'll start to come in now, and then picking up the power, look towards the exit to the corner, accelerate out, staying on the power all the way out. So keep accelerating, just let the car go on the exit, try and use a whole width of the circuit. On the approach. Now turn in, close to the curb on the inside, smooth throttle all the way through, and again let the car drift out wide on the exit. You should always be unwinding the lock out of the corners, reducing steering angle. And turn in, looking through the corner, coming for quite a late apex here, picking up the power now, then accelerate out, let the car drift out wide. Turn in, smooth throttle all the way through here. Again, keep it to the left on the approach. The turning points will be just before that 50 board, so about now start to turn in. So let the car run out wide on the exit. Too tight, it's slippy. In the dry that's fine, but in the wet you'll generate that, you'll find that bit more grip on the outside of the circuit. In a moment the pace car will kind of lead car will peel off, so you'll probably notice people speeding up then. So start going faster now and these peeling, it kind of all starts to flow a bit more. It's harder when it's slower. Now start to pick up the power, we'll start to accelerate away now. Sit on the power, let the car run out wide, try and use a whole width of the circuit. Nice and smooth all through Woodcote here, nice and smooth, and then let the car run to the left, staying on the power all the way down the straight, keep going, keep going. Braking, down the gear, and then off the brake and turn in, back on the power. Don't go for the gear now, don't go for the gear, accelerate out, find the car that's spun, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, thumbs on the steering wheel. So keep the speed up and turn in, then nice firm braking, down a gear, again off the brake, picking up the power, start to accelerate out, let the car run out wide, keep accelerating, keep going, we're going to edge to the left where we're going to overtake on the straight, go on, stay on the power, let the revs build up, go on, keep going. Hands on the wheel, that's it, and then picking up the power now, picking up the power, let the car drift out wide on the exit, accelerate out, and then put the gear now. trouble. That's where you'll just try and keep it nice and smooth all the way through there. Then brake in, down a gear, get it done, and then off the brake, roll the speed in, and then picking up the power now, picking up the power, let the car in out wide, 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 wide. Got next to night, out wide, wide. Try not to steer into that understeer because it'll keep slightly back. Go, go. Set. To the right, brake in, set. If it starts to understeer, or if the front starts to slide, try not to steer it more because it'll slide more and more. Sit back on the power now, let the car in out wide. Remember, we want to take a wider entry into there all the way around the outside. The car in out wide now. Slowly to the right now, straight. Keep it going a little bit further. Brake in, down a gear. Stay to the right towards the end of the curve in, then turn in. And smooth throttle all the way through here. The car straighten up on the exit. And round to the right, long right hander, feeding in the power. Keep going now on the power all the way through here, nice and smooth. And keep going, keep going, keep going. Let the car in out wide. Wide, use all the track. That's it. So keep it going. And up a gear. Nice and smooth. Wide on the exit. So keep to the left of the approach. Now brake in, down a gear. Off the brake now, roll the speed in, turn in, back on the notes, then back on the power. Car in out wide, out wide, full power. So you're busy trying to turn right instead of just using all that space. To the right, set the brake in, off the brake, turn in, off the brake, get the car straight. We're going to go wide around the outside now, remember, down a gear. So there's a car spun here. See where you should be looking through the corner. Try and look further ahead than you often think. Back on the power. Until this guy should let us go. So we'll start to close up on it, get nice and close to the Audi just in front. Ready to shoot by on the exit. Car in out wide towards the left hand side. So let's start to turn in now. Down a gear, stay out wide on the approach. Sit and feed it in the power, keep going on the power, let the car drift out wide, keep going, keep going, keep going. Sit, keep the momentum up. On full power now. Long right hander now, slide a little bit on the start, and then look ahead, unwind the steering now, unwind to the exit, to the left, and then up the gear before the corner so it's settled, smooth all the way through, to the left, set, and brake in. that space, you can carry. If you're going to make the gear change, try and do it before the corner if you can, so you can just work the gear on the power all the way through and out. Now let the brake, turn in, get the car straight, and down the gear, and we'll try and go wider on the entry, otherwise we've got no grip there, see how?
Yeah,
that's it.
That's it.
Back on the power, let the car drift out wide. Start to turn in, getting close to the curb, and then picking up the power, let the car run out wide, straighten up the wheel, braking, off the brake, smooth throttle all the way through here, feeding in the power, let the car run out wide, keep it to the left, up the gear, nice and smooth through here, don't lift off quickly, to the left, down the gear, sit, off the brake, and then back on the power, right around the outside. That's it, keep going, keep going. To the right. Brake in. Sit, turn in, go straight. Sit, down the gear, remember out wide on the power. So keep letting it go. Just try and look ahead, let the car flow when you come out of the corner. Slow down to the right. Brake in, down the gear, so stay to the right on the approach. Try not to go in there too early because then you see how we run out of space then. Let the car run out wide. Just be careful here as we come through in case they run out wide, nice and easy. Just let them sit, back on the power. Down the gear before the corner, off the brake, then turn in, smooth throttle, let the car run out wide. Wide, straighten up the wheel, full power, straighten up the steering wheel. Right. Brake in. Then try and keep the car to the left on the approach, brake it, down the gear. Throttle, let the car run out wide on the exit. Use all the track nice and smooth. Try and sit your thumbs in these grooves here as well, keep them in that one position. Slow down to the right. Brake in, down the gear. Try not to go in too early. To the end of the red and white curve there, remember. Sit, feeding in the power, and let the car run out wide. Round to the right. And back on the power, straighten up the wheel. Put the gear nice and smooth through here. Sit over to the left. if we can. So round to the left and so you get that bit more grip. Nice smooth throttle now, let the car run out wide. So keep it going. Start to turn in. Nice and smooth through here. We'll get ourselves onto the straight. And when we can, just drift to the right then if we can. Nice and easy, so down right, slow down, slow down. That's it, slow. So we need to slow if we're going to pull over.
Oh, okay.
That's it. So stay to the right, that's it. So then back on the power. When you come onto the straight, just move over, lift off, let the car go, and then it's good. Then brake it down the gear. Picking up the power, let the car run out wide, keep accelerating out. Long right hander, so get the car turned in, all the corners going. Yeah. Don't be afraid of actually steering the car and actually getting it moved in there. Sit, gear, smooth throttle all the way through, let the car drift to the left of the exit, steady the power. Turn in, back on the power, let the car run out wide, so wide, go wide, go wide. See there, you're busy That's it. Let the car drift out wide on the exit. The car will run out wide, then just be patient on the power there, get it turned, and then back on the power, straighten up, straighten up, straighten up. Yeah, smooth throttle. Car went to the left. Braking, down here. Brake. That's it. And then pick up the power, straighten up the wheel. Back on the power, let the car run out wide, use all the track on the exit. Braking, down the gear, keep to the right of the approach. Braking in. Throttle. Let the car straighten up on the exit. So the gear again, nice and smooth all the way through here. Nice constant throttle, let the wheel open up, let the power. Straighten up, pick up the power, straighten up the wheel. To the right. Turn in. And then wider line, smooth throttle now, feeding in the power, straighten up the wheel, let the car run out wide, back on the power, stand it all the way out. When we come through this time, we're going to stay to the right. I'm going to get you to sweep into the pits then if you can. How was that then?
We're done already?
Yes, yeah. Oh, my little session with yourself is yes, yeah. I think there should be kind of 5 minutes, 5 minutes at the end now if you want to get back out there for a few laps. But yeah, how did you find that?
Yeah, thank you.
Nice and easy as we've been there. So.
That was awesome.
Yeah, just slow it down now, that's it. We'll just go in somewhere around behind those McGanns there if we can. You can see though there's not much grip on the front, is there?
No.
You probably thought, oh, I'll have loads more grip, you know, and it moves around a bit. But it's important if it starts to slide at the front, not to steer into it more.
Yeah.
Because it'll just
exactly,
keep on sliding, you know. Just try and open it up and look further ahead. That's
and
the
also
main thing
to not
for
lift
yourself.
off the power as well.
Yeah, just be very gradual with any throttle movement. But if you look further ahead, you'll naturally, you know, pick those things up. At the moment, you just